Hello, guys. It's John. Welcome back to my live stream. I hope you guys are having a great day. And I'm doing another Q&A, and I am here to answer your questions. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you miss any videos, click on the notification bell and give me a thumbs up if you love this live stream. And you can comment down below if you guys want to see some new videos. So I'm just trying to wait for anybody to show up, and it's only been like I'm just getting things started. All right, so let's start off. Since someone's here, well, let me tell you guys. If you guys haven't seen the title of the video of the thumbnail, yes, this is my new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium. So, as you guys don't know, if you haven't checked my post earlier, I just got myself. I just bought this for only $300 because due to since I couldn't, because truly I can't afford expensive ones due to with work, bills, car car problems and everything. Well, I mean, everybody wants to get a phone that they need to change. Yeah, I just got this yesterday, and I put everything inside and trying to get everything set up and everything, all my contacts and stuff. And that's how it is. I mean, everybody really wants to give themselves a new phone. So let's see who is here today. Since I'm still trying to wait for anybody because I always see everybody who becomes first, but I don't see anybody on the chat. I mean, who is on the chat today? All right, let's see who's here in the chat because I'm still trying to wait for anybody who's here so that I'm trying to wait for anybody who wants to see my iPhone Pro iPhone Pro titanium. So everybody always say, what exactly is titanium at all? And since you guys know, I am almost to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, like I've it's only been like 6 years ago I got 1,000 subscribers during pandemic, and like I said before, since during like 4 years ago, I had to stop YouTube due to like situations since I explained to you guys from last time and everything. So let's see who's here. I mean, I'm still trying to wait for anybody who's joining. All right, let's see who's here because I'm still trying to wait for anybody. Because if you guys don't know, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, here's my job I'm going to be doing. Because my job is, since you guys want to be a member, I'll start learning like how much I put. Because I don't want to be too greedy and stuff. I just want to go low because I want to do is just go very small for anybody who wants to be a member, and that's like my idea. Once I get to 1,000, and then I will have to put like super chats because I will have to follow everything. So let's see who's here. I mean, I still wait for Gadgetels, C Media, Daniel, or anybody who is watching. So let's see who's here. I mean, and I got so here's the question of the week since you guys have seen from last week where I sent you guys. Here's the question of the week. The question of the week is if you lived in a world of Equestria, what region would you live in? So since Free Space was the first one, he said Crystal Empire, it would be so cool to be a crystal pony. Well, I did see that. I did see season 3 when they did the debut of the Crystal Empire. If you guys don't know what the Crystal Empire is, and I mean, it just started back in the season 3 of the premiere of Friendship is Magic, where Celestia Luna have heard that it has returned. And if you guys don't know who has returned, is King Sombra, the evil King Sombra, who would use his dark magic to invade the Crystal Empires and the Crystal Pony, and he only wanted was the Crystal Heart. And that's how Twilight has to do is she has to do this test where her mission is she has to gather her friends and protect the Crystal Empire from the evil King Sombra. But the only thing is she needs to figure out how are they gonna bring the Crystal Heart and defeat Sombra. Well, she has to go to one of those dark rooms, and she used one of those dark magics to open it. But in like the part like where she think that she failed, but it was just she see her vision what would happen when she failed in that, and that's like where Spike sees what's going on. Well, people always say like darkness can be very dangerous, and anybody who really believes that it can be very good or bad, just to make sure you don't go into possessed or anything. And I mean, Crystal Empire could be good. I mean, I know Princess Cadence, Shining Armor, and Princess Floryheart lives there because that's how the royalty are. All right, so I'm increasing so many subscribers. I'm at 906. I am 94 subscribers away to 1,000. And I wanted to say thank you guys for your all support and really understand what's going on in the last year I've been going through, and it's been a pleasure for you guys to help me out because like I bounce myself back because I want to bounce myself back, make better decisions, no social media. I just want to focus on getting become successful. All right, let's see who's here because you got to be the first person to comment, and then I had to welcome you guys. I mean, I know I've been so busy with work and doing streams and other responsibilities. So I'm still trying to wait for anybody who's here. I mean, who's here today? I want to know who it is. I mean, are you there, C Media, or are you there, Gadgetales? I mean, I've only seen Gadgetales only one viewer here because like I just don't know what happened to everybody. I mean, I already got so many subscribers, followers, and everything. I'm still trying to get all the way up. All right, let's see who is here. I'm still trying to know who it is because like now, as most of you guys don't know, I mean, like everybody always asks what I do when I'm not doing any of this stuff. I mean, like most of all, I mean, I always spend time with family. Most of the times, I have to go to the gym because, like I said, I had to keep my carbs low and everything because due to like stress eating and every time I had to do is just drink so much fiber to lose a lot of weight and everything. And most of the times, I always do off camera. Yeah, I do a lot of scratch off tickets and drawings because everybody wants to win $1 million so far. I mean, well, haven't gotten any big wins or huge wins of any lottery winners. And yes, they're going to be releasing some new tickets this week. And I have this other idea I'm going to be doing for this week's video. I will be doing is a let's talk about a video where I will be doing is the Home Alone about like why everybody treats Kevin badly. And I wanted to do is give a tribute to Catherine O'Hara, and who was on the Home Alone and who was on Schitt's Creek, who played as Kevin's mom. And I want to give a tribute to her because she has been an amazing actress so far. And I wanted to do is make a good dedicating to her tribute. And I mean, it's been like everybody really sees so many famous and important people who have been in movies and different generations. It's like a very good blessing so far. So let's see who's here. I mean, like, I'm still trying to wait for anybody. Let's see who it is. And yes, this is my iPhone 5. All right. Do you work at Roosevelt? Yes, McLovin. And like I said, McLovin, if you don't know, like last streams, I just told you guys that I always had to work in my professional job at a high school. I want to keep I want to keep a low profile because I wanted to just focus on work, and I always had to make sure everybody gets to classes and making sure everybody wants to have a better future. And so, it even like I did had to help a lot of students like to know what's going on so far. Even I had to help anyone who was victims of bullying, and I had to give statements and everything. And even I had to do is making sure everybody has to obey by their teachers and by their staffs and everything. And I mean, I've only been working over it's only been a year since I started working at the high school, and everybody wants to do is just know what is life. I mean, I did do a video about like what it's like working in as a parking lot attendant. Now, I also become a monitor too because my job is to make sure like in the morning I just go outside, making sure all the parents drop off their kids and making sure all the kids had to go inside the cafeteria. And even when there's special ed buses, some of our other staff had to do is they had to bring all the kids who are special needs to come down in the hill. And we have so many teachers who would help them out because like I always had to be very respectful to all the for all the special kids and special needs and everything. I mean, I have like a family member who has like a child who has a son who is special needs, and I always have to be very respectful for anybody who really has that in potential. I mean, everybody has to know it's like we had to be very respectful to all the kids who have special needs and everything. And I always do is like even like one time I try and do is trying to figure out the relationship between my parents. I mean, like I said, I've been having some hard relationship with them for the last 4 years. Didn't get along, and I always try and do is find a way to fix our relationship the way it is. And I mean, it is really hard, but everybody has to know that it's really important to know like how many of you guys ever had troubles with your family? I mean, like your parents, like your mom, your dad, or any family member you had to deal with. I mean, it's really hard for anybody who has a really hard relationship with them. My grandma had senile, and hello Daniel, welcome to the live stream. Senile, oh man, that's really dangerous. I mean, I had troubles with my with well, if you don't know, I had like my grandparents, they had some really serious illness too. I mean, let's see. Okay, so now meaning the physical or mental decline, such as confusion or memory loss associated with advanced old age. Yeah, I know. I mean, my parents are getting old, and even like my grandparents are feeling old too. I mean, they just want to retire. I mean, like my grandma is feeling not so very good. I mean, I've always seen my grandma for a very long time during at a young age and even growing up. I really see like she's like a very good person, but now like she's feeling like I just don't want to lose my grandma so far. My grandma 3 year died death anniversary this Tuesday. I feel very sad. I'm very sorry, Daniel. I know you feel very sad about losing a family member. I mean, I feel sad about I lost like two family members too. She was 93. I'm very sorry, Daniel. I mean, I had like only like two family members that I lost in the past. I mean, 10 years ago, I lost my uncle who was related to my dad. He was a very good guy and everything, but even like he passed away due to his blood sugar went high up, and that's how he passed away, and that's how I attend to his funeral. And I feel like it feels sad to lose a family member. Even 5 years ago, my second older brother, he had a third child, but but he passed away due to like a bad health condition and passed away was only 3 months old. Hey, sorry, I was late. I was in a call. Oh, hello, God. You tell us watching the live stream. That's okay, man. But make sure you always have to be here on time and early if you want to be next. And I already got some guys already just arrived. So as I was saying, yeah, I mean, I'm very sorry about that. I mean, like, even like I lost a nephew that was like my second older brother's third child he had, but passed away at 3 months old because due to like a bad health condition, and there was like no cure. And I went to see, and I feel like I was crying. Went to a funeral and buried him. It was so painful. I mean, it's like losing a family member is sad, terrible, and I feel like so much emotions going on. Even like now, my parents always say about inheritance. I mean, I don't care about the inheritance. I only care about how my family is doing. I mean, I only care about like if my grandpa's doing okay. I mean, I visit him last few visits. RIP. I know how that feels. I lose a family member like at least once a year. Man, it feels sad too. I mean, everybody have lost a lot of family and others. It should never be easy to lose someone. Thanks, Free Space, and welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I mean, everybody always knows about like losing someone can be very tough, even when they're like your family, your mentors, anybody who had raised you when your family are not around. I mean, like it feels like you really found someone who really helped you, like to admire you and everything. And everybody always say like when you lose someone, you just want to find someone who really understands you so far. I mean, it's just really sad about like anybody who's going through a lot when it comes to depression, when it comes to like losing people you love, and even you've been going through like so much with hard times. And I've seen a lot of Darman, and I've seen so much emotions all about like where kids were going through a lot, and you don't know what they were going through. And even I've seen a lot about like where they just don't want to lose a best friend. And it is kind of crazy for so far. I mean, anybody who has family, everybody always know. I mean, I always follow from God's words and everything. And I do remember like 2 years ago, my sister-in-law, who is my third older brother's wife, she told me she lost her grandpa. And the only thing is we went to her parents' house, and we did like something about like it's one of those things that we're religious. We do is like we had to follow from God's words and everything to know that he's coming to heaven and everything. And it feels a lot sad about losing someone who has been there a lot for their families. And it's kind of crazy. Even like I had my coworkers who had told me all about like when I was telling them about one of the shows and movies I was watching was called All Dogs Go to Heaven, and they say it was like a sad movie. And I mean, I just don't know if it was true or not. I mean, I've seen the series, but I didn't never expected to see the movie so far. And one of the most things I do remember, I didn't know what death was when I was very young or so. Even like I seen like a friend of my parents passed away 3 years ago, and it was like a very hard decision to lose someone. And it's been like everybody really wants to know how it is. All right, well, let's get about that. So as you guys don't remember earlier, I just got myself a new phone because, like I said, this is the iPhone 15 Pro Titanium. If you see the silver and everything, I just got myself a case because I just got this yesterday. I only paid $300 because my old phone, it's already worn out and everything after using it for the last 5 years. And I told myself I gotta get myself a new phone. And after saving so much, I got myself a phone. And now I just wasted another $300 for fixing my car again. And let me tell you guys, I just don't get so excited when I had to spend so much on parts, services, and everything. It was kind of like a bad situation going on when it comes to that. Now, if you guys don't know that tomorrow is starting Eastern week. So I know all of you believe like Easter is on next Sunday, and I know how it is, and I might have to do a live stream there. And on Friday there will be no videos and no shorts because it's gonna be Good Friday. I had to follow from the Lord and everything, so I decided to take a break on Friday because, like I said, it's Good Friday, and I want to follow from the Lord's words and everything, and that's how it is. But you guys can still see more of my previous videos and shorts so far. Now, I'm still trying to figure out what other things I would do. I mean, like I still do a lot of I do a lot of editing because my last phone has no storage, so I got myself more storage on my phone. My birthday's in Friday. Oh, happy early birthday, free space. And now I did already read your answer from the question of the week. So, how about you guys? If you live in Equestria, which region would you live in? Now, Free Space just told me that I wanted to live in Crystal Empire, just like I already explained like earlier before you guys came. And now there's like a lot of regions of Equestria. We have Ponyville, that's where Twilight and her friends are living. And then we have the Changeling's Hive. That was like used to invade by Queen Chrysalis, but now it's King Thorax. And then we have the Dragonlands. We have Appaloosa. That's like where Applejack's cousin Brayburn is living, and he's the sheriff. And then we have this village. If you guys don't remember season 5, that's like where Starlight was and invading that village, and everybody's having the cutie marks. If I had wings, then probably Cloudsdale. Well, that is true, but I always seen like a lot of like Twilight and her friends or some other characters. They go into a hot air balloon to explore Cloudsdale, and I mean, going into a cloud. I mean, I don't think you can touch a cloud in real life because you might fall and you might die. I mean, that would be good. That would be crazy. I mean, if you are good with if anybody who is experts of pilots who have been professionals, then maybe you guys can explore the skies so far. And I mean, Cloudsdale can be a very good one. I mean, that is where Rainbow Dash is originally from. Just like I've seen some of the other Brony fans, they never explain why Pegasus can stand on clouds. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I haven't even checked anything after watching all 9 seasons. If they didn't even say anything about it, maybe because it's some type of different type of some type of like enigma or some type of like creation of like absorbing so it can stand. But I don't think that's not going to work. I mean, Rainbow Dash is originally from there, and so as Fluttershy. But like everybody was, and even like we already know about their parents, like Cloudy. I mean, we know is Windy Whistle and Bo Hothoof, and then Mr. and Mrs. Shy. And everybody always know that. And even I already know about Fluttershy's brother, Zebra Breeze. But it's just like I just don't like that character because he's kind of like he's like a jerk to me. Well, I mean, Cloudstone could be okay. And then there was like other locations that in Equestria. One is Las Pegasus, and that's like where Applejack and Fluttershy went on a friendship problem. And it's all about the Flim and Flam brothers. Those are the worst characters I didn't like. It's due to their messing with Applejack's family. I mean, with the cider competition, the tonic, and but this time since Apple and even like about like how Flim and Flam are not doing a lot, and even like they help, even like Applejack and Fluttershy help them out, even some of the performers, and even on the fourth time and the last time, well, it was not just Applejack; it was just like Twilight and Rarity wants to know what's going on between in the university. It was like Pantala University was run by them, and they're trying to do is take advantage of college loans and stuff. But I don't think that's not how it is. It sounds like greediness. But they've already caught. But they had to do fix the problem so that everybody can get good education. And it is kind of crazy for anybody who does that. Okay, now other places of Equestria. Now this one I've already seen in season 2, and that's where Spike see the dragons, the Dragonlands, and then even like he was called for the dragons, and that's where he was going to be the Dragon Lord, but he gave it to Ember to be the next Dragon Lord. And even he met, well, we already know, like you guys know, the School of Friendship. We had all the Young Six, like you guys already know. Here's a big question: how does Fluttershy make money? And Piggy works at the bakery. Applejack helps with the food. Rarity sells dresses. Twilight probably gets paid off by the princess. I'm still watching for the Hasbro to say something on the new series, but they have confirmed the live action movie. Okay, okay, yeah, free space because I already heard about that last time. Give me one moment. Let me just let me just answer Gotcha Tales. Well, Gotcha Tales, let's start off. Wait, but you forgot Rainbow Dash. You forgot Rainbow Dash. Gotcha Tales. Well, I mean, because since Fluttershy is good with animals, maybe like anybody who has a lot of pets or anyone who has like barns and stuff, maybe they wanted to pay her like to be very good because she's a very good animal whisperer and she always does the stare like this. I mean, Pinky works for the bakery. I mean, I have read was one. I had 100% on Lego DC supervillains. Oh wow, that's good. Okay, so for Pinky, let's just say I have read was one of those fan fictions, and even some of the series comics about like where Pinkie Pie was so good at parties, she moved to Ponyville, and that's like where she met Mr. and Mrs. Cake, and let's just say she was helping them out with like the bakery and stuff and entertain, and they always treat her like their own child before they had Pound and Pumpkin. And let's just say they treat her like family, and that's how she lives with them. Okay, Pinky is also a party planner, so maybe she gets paid for that. Oh yeah, that's true. Now for Applejack helps with food. I mean, like I said, I mean, that's how she was raised by Granny Smith, who is the founder of Ponyville, and they always do with good crops, sell a lot of apple products and apple food and everything, sometimes vegetables and plants, so that everybody wants to enjoy. I mean, everybody wants delicious food and everything. Now, Rarity is always a fashion designer. She always have good ideas and good models and stuff. I mean, for me, I mean, like, I'm not a good fashion expert or anything, but it's all about that. Rainbow Dash is a weather pony, but so maybe she gets paid off by that. Oh yeah, yeah, but that was just before she became a member of the Wonderbolts, and that's how it is. I mean, that's true. I mean, Rarity's always good with dresses. I mean, well, I mean, Twilight is the princess, but people were asking just before she became the princess, what was she doing before she became princess? I mean, maybe she was doing studies and maybe she was earning her own money doing some side jobs with her friends. Maybe it's something like that. And I mean, that's how everybody are. And I mean, weather pony could be good, only depending on how the weather is. She was working at the library, doesn't she? Oh, yeah, that's true because she has her own treehouse library. Okay, that's true. I mean, like she does a lot of books, and most of the time she does like a lot of scientific things and even like everything. Maybe she got a salary from Celestia from learning about friendship. Yeah, that can be true. I mean, Celestia and Luna are princesses, and so is Cadence, and even Shining, and even like, I mean, we don't know what. I mean, I do know, like in the final season, we saw like how Princess Florihar, when they saw in the in the glass windows, and they saw like Princess Florihar became the next princess of the Crystal Empire, and maybe because like her parents decided to retire. Here's another big question: where is Sunset? Hold on, God, details. Why did you? Why did you? Why did you delete it? I didn't even read the. I didn't finish the last one about why did Sunset. I mean, all right, guys. All right, sorry to interrupt due to some technical difficulties. All right. Well, yeah, something going on. I have no idea what's going on with my server. I never had any troubles with my laptop. I had this laptop for only 10 years, and I'm thinking to myself, I think it's time for me to get myself a new laptop. Parappa the Rapper. My previous question was, where is Sunset in the Equestria Girls world? Well, ever since they finished the Christmas special of Equestria Girls, nobody knows where she is. Maybe she is still living there, and maybe she might still have to come visit Twilight, but we're not sure. And maybe she got married with Flash Century and have new children, and we don't know what happened to the others in the Equestria Girls world. People will always say, even let's just say Sunset might get married with Flash ever since she had a very hard relationship with him. If you guys don't remember one of the comics about how did she came to Equestria, I met the Sunset Shimmer is from Pony World. I met the Sunset Shimmer in Equestria Girls Dimension. Well, yeah, Sunset. Sunset started her debut back in the first ever movie about why does she want Twilight's crown, because she wanted to become the fall farmer winner, and then that's where Princess Twilight stopped. And even where Sunset have still being still being alone ever since everybody didn't like her. But even after defeating the Dazzlings, also known as the Sirens, everybody stopped bullying her and they started to be very good with her. And even sometimes they still have to be very serious with her at most of the times. And even we don't know what she's going to be doing in the future. People will always say maybe she might be a good gamer, or maybe she might be doing something that she wants to do in her life. And for Twilight from the Equestria Girls world, they call her Sky Twi. Let's just say ever since she transferred to Canterlot High, maybe we did know she was in love with Timber Spruce. I thought she was gonna love Flash, but I think it wasn't a good idea for her. Or maybe I had my own, because since I did a last video where I did Sky Twi and Flash Sentry ship, I made 1100. Well, Sons of Shimmer started out the Pony dimension, but they never mentioned the Sons of Shimmer in the Equestria Girls dimension. If every pony has a human identity, why not Sons of Shimmer? Well, there was a lot of people who were making questions. I even seen some divine arts. People were saying maybe Sons of Shimmer met the human version of her from a different town. That's I've seen so much of that. Now, everybody always say, how does she even get into the dimension? Well, let's just say if you guys haven't seen the first ever Equestria Girls comic, this is how she started her debut, where she was Celestia students, but then she always talked about the portal and stuff, and even she got into the portal all because of the arguments and stuff, and then that's how she was turning bad. And even how all the Equestria Girls of Applejack, Rarity, Rainbow, Pinky, and Fluttershy, how they started their debuts when they started their freshman year. And it is kind of crazy. Sometimes they feel scared, alone, too much. Spike should have been a human also, or do you prefer him as a dog? Well, let's just say he's like a dog. People have already created a version of him in a human version. Well, let's just say it would be Twilight's brother, but I don't think that's going to happen in a long time. People were still trying to think about it. And then people were still thinking do you think Spike can get married with Rarity? We already saw Pinkie Pie is married with Cheese Sandwich and have a child. Does that mean Ember, Smolder, and Garble are dogs? Maybe they can, but some other people were trying to create their own versions of they might be humans too. It's kind of crazy. I don't think they can be dogs, but it's all depending on how it is. There's no proof if any of them would become one of them. All right, so let's. All right, so Cloudsdale, I don't think you can live there. I mean, like it could be good, but it all depends on if you want to be a good flyer too. I mean, for my prediction, after checking like all the locations that they've been to, I would say my prediction is Ponyville because I really enjoyed it because like they have good places and stuff. I mean, I would live in out of all of it, I would live in Twilight's castle ever since like she moved. Do you hope that Hasbro brings back G4 or make G5? Well, I mean, it's been a long time. It's only been like 7 years since the G4 was over, and the G6. I don't know. I mean, like I never even noticed like if they're gonna make a G6. I mean, they stopped G5 ever since like due to like so much situations with the Hasbro and everything. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen between like Sunny and her friends, and even this new cat character, and we don't know what's gonna happen. I even read like some like they made like their own comics and their own like story animations to know what's gonna happen. I mean, like, but I did read like one of those other comics about like where Hitch Trailblazer is married to Zip Storm and became the queen of Zephyr Heights. Maybe griffins are birds and hippogriffs are fishes. Oh, I've already know that. I mean, like when I saw the movie, I didn't notice what were hippogriffs. I do know griffins in the beginning. I didn't know what hippogriffs are, but then they always understand that, and that's how they turn sea ponies using like the a necklace for them to swim underwater, become sea ponies. Now, the only thing is that like I never seen a hippogriff, but when I see so much pictures, I really understand how it is. And I mean, people always say, I mean, like here's the thing. I mean, living in the where the griffins are, I mean, I don't think that's a good idea to live there because griffins are very cranky and mean. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, since I only know one griffin who was not that, it was Gabby. That's where the Creamer Crusaders met. I mean, hippogriffs. I mean, I've seen one of those episodes about like where they met Terramar, who is Silverstream's brother. No way I got cooked. Wow, C Media, you're late again. Come on, C Media. Every time we get late, I always tell you like what time, and even like you always know when I always put a over a notification bell when I put the live streams. I mean, I wanted to finish this fast, guys. It's already getting late. Wait, can you picture the young six as humans? Well, I mean, I already checked one of them. I mean, they would wear like one of the School of Friendship school uniforms, and I always see them like they have like regular human versions. Even like for Ocelis, she would have like blue skin because she's still a changeling. And I mean, for Yona, she is like a muscular girl. Let's just say she is like buff and tough. And then like for like Gallus and Sandbar, maybe they always give like just like all the anime main characters, they always have good skinny and young buddies. Do you think the Young Six should have their own spin-off? Well, I mean, they would have done that. I mean, I've always seen some episodes between them. Even I've seen episodes like where they had to conquer their fears, even about they had to fix the elements of harmony. OMG, I think they should have made a Equestria Girls movie about Sunset teaching the young six in her world. Oh my goodness, they missed out. Yeah, I mean, it would have been that way. I mean, And like I said, it's only been like 7 years since they haven't done Equestria Girls. I mean, if we had this idea, maybe we would have talked to the guys. Just like I said, I have lost a family member by 2 weeks ago due to incident. I'm not talking about it. Okay, Simia, you don't have to talk about it, okay? And it's already getting late. I wanted to wrap this up right now. And even like earlier, due to some technical troubles, yeah, I think I'm gonna get myself a new laptop so that I can do that. So if you guys don't know, I will be doing is a let's talk about it video where I'll talk about the Home Alone, all about the family treating Kevin, and I want to do a tribute in that same video, not really dead, but got locked up in some mental hospital. What? Is this for real or was it just or was it like staged? All right, so as I was saying, well, I mean, if Sunset would meet them, then maybe they will understand how it works in the Equestria Girls world, and they'll learn all about it. I mean, I don't know how they will look like. I mean, like if they were humans, that would work. And we're not sure about Smolder if she's going to be a dog or not, but it all depends. I mean, she is a strong girl so far. Well, she is a tomboy, and that's like one thing she is. She really hates is wearing girly stuff, and that's how she conquer her fears. Smolder will probably be a dog. We'll have to think about that if they would make a story or make a spin-off series of them. And now let's see. I mean, I've only seen a lot of I only see some Ocellus episodes. I mean, like I did see about like how they celebrate their holidays. I mean, like where Ocellus always follow instructions of celebrate. TK Live Scratcher hot $500 on a $10 Ruby Sevens. Oh, what? That's crazy. I mean, I played a lot of Scratcher tickets and everything. Now you hit. Oh wow. Do you think G5 have potential if they were allowed to continue? I mean, they had to continue. I mean, like it was amazing so far. Sarah just randomly hearted my comment for no reason. She's trying to support you, man. Now, I mean, I really enjoyed the series. I mean, I love to tell your tales and everything. Should they continue making Amazing Spider-Man 3 or Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4? TX Live Scratcher hits 5. Okay. But what if Young Six already got a job? I mean, I did see like in the final season, I did see how Twilight hired Gallus as captain of the Royal Guards, who is a non-pony Royal Guard. I mean, he learned how it is to be a good leader and a good responsible person, just like how Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Twilight did. Okay, yeah. That they just already told me that last time earlier. So yeah, I mean, I did see that Yona decided to work at Rarity's boutiques since Rarity has like let's just say I don't know how many boutiques she has. I mean, I already know she has one in Ponyville, Cancer Lot, and the one in Manhattan. It's like the version of Manhattan in New York. And maybe she would become a goods designer, and then maybe she's married to Sandbar because Sandbar really loves Iona, no matter how she is, no matter how their situation could be. And let's just say for the other three, Smolder, Ocellus, and Silverstream, let's just say they work as apprentice and assistants at the School of Friendship. It's not just that some ponies got their own jobs to do. I know that. Well, let's just say they graduated. Let's just say they graduated. Gallus become the Royal Guard. Yona became assistant to Rarity, and so is Sandbar. Got married with Sandbar, and then Silverstream, Ocellus, and Smolder are working for the School of Friendship, and that's how it is. And even like we already know about Starlight is is the head mayor of the school. There were still fictional characters from shows unrelated to MLP that still got a job. Hmm, that can be good, but it all depends how it is. I mean, like, I'm still doing some more Bluey theories, and I'm gonna be doing more ships and everything. It's gonna be very busy so far. So, all right, guys, we're almost done. I mean, we only got like 8 minutes left, so let's finish it up right now, you guys. So, do you guys have any other questions? I mean, like, now let's talk about like, I mean, if Twilight was still the princess of, still the princess, like the queen of, like ruler of Equestria, do you think she'd still be married with Flash Sentry? I mean, like, she met Flash Sentry after she, it was like the Pegasus one, after she came back all the way from the Equestria Girls world, and she has a crush on her, on him, and maybe they might have a good relationship and a good family. And then like for Applejack, ever since like Granny Smith passed away, I mean, she still runs the Apple family, and then Big Mac got married with Sugar Bell, has a son, and then Apple Bloom still works for the Apple family, but she also works as a teacher for the School of Friendship with Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo. And let's just say for Fluttershy, she's married to Discord, and then Rainbow Dash become like a coach, still Captain Wonderbolts, and training a lot of new generation flyers. And he already knows. Okay. And I mean, for Spike, I mean, he did become like ambassador of Canterlot, but everybody always say, do you think he would marry Rarity? I mean, I would say he would, because he would have just tell her his confession to her. I mean, that would be a great idea for him. I mean, if they would have been married, then maybe they would fix their relationship, and maybe they would have children in the future. But like they're already like in their 40s, and so. But even like you ever, or maybe he grew out of it. Well, I know. I mean, we already saw like the grown version of Spike on the G5 series, and that's how where they brought Sparky to the Dragonlance, and that's where they see Spike, but it has like a different voice because he's like a god man's voice, because the actual real voice of Spike is Kathy Westluck, because I already know her from Powerpuff Girls Z, Inuyasha, Kid vs. Cat, and She-Ra. But everybody really wants to do that. All right, guys, we're almost finishing up. Give me one question to finish up the last live stream, okay, guys? All right, one more question before our live stream is over, okay? Do you guys have any question before I finish, so I can finish wrapping up? Anybody? I don't like I don't like they made his buff. I prefer how they made him in a fandom skinny and scales. Well, it is Gotcha Tales. I mean, everybody really wants to do is like everybody wants to do is like meet Spike and everybody. Now the only thing is like everybody always say you can make a portal to Equestria, because I did see like in the second movie. Now in the first movie they say you only have 3 days to go into that world. If you don't come back, you'll be out forever. Good night. All right. Good night, C Media. See you next week. You didn't answer my question about Spider Man. Well, I mean, maybe they'll do Amazing Spider Man 3. I mean, I don't know much about the other one. I mean, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Spider Man. I don't watch that a lot. I mean, like, it's been a long time. I mean, I don't know much about it. Remember, proud green Canadians and so sick of this same town and same faces. Well, it's what it is, man. Well, Gadget Tales, I mean, for Spider-Man, I don't know about if they're gonna make another one so far. I mean, it's gonna be a lot, but I think it's gonna be, I don't know. They might do the Amazing Spider-Man 3. I don't know about the second one because it's gonna be kind of tough to understand that. Well, well, yeah. So, all right. Good night, John. Okay. Good night, Gadget Tales. Well, you guys, that's it. That's a wrap up. That's it for today's live stream. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you miss any videos, click on the notification bell and give me a thumbs up if you love this live stream. And you can comment down below if you guys want to see some new videos. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.